Oh,
he done got out.
Cam was smoking his boots. I wasn't rapping when he was rapping, but Cam really got at him. Remember, I really mean it. We've been getting this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made a little boo-boo when we talk about the sales and all this type of shit. I don't feel like getting into that rhetoric about where I started and where he started.
You said that bullshit.
But listen, Nas was nice when I was in high school. When I was in 10th grade, Nas came out. Nas was dope. We appreciated him. He had a little bit run. But Nas always came up second to Jay and DMX and all these other people. Like,
ain't no shame in that. There a lot of folks came up second to Tom Brady.
He never had that type of influence on us, except for his first album. I already told you, I used to want to dress like Nas because he had a lot of fresh clothes that the hustlers used to wear and shit, and we used to see him on TV. He had one of the illest albums of all time. And then in high school when he had the barbecue and shit like that. So I'm a real fan of Nas, but he kind of lost me after the movie Belly and shit like that. Like, I don't.
Man, go ahead on with that, Jim.
I'm trying to tell you.
Now, we all know Nas was that nigga. Just by you giving him all those accolades and saying that's how you saw Nas and noticed Nas, cut it out, Jim. But let's get into this Benzino real quick, y'all. Y'all like this video, share this video.
Y'all really like this shit? And now, right, hip-hop. Let's go to hip-hop. This Jim Jones and Nas thing, right? I'm just going to use this as an example, but y'all are taking part in like really ruining the legacy of this man. This man has a whole legacy. This Jim Jones Nas shit wasn't even a debate. Okay, it gets cute at first, but it's getting out of control. It's getting way too disrespectful, and it's going to cause irreparable damage to the culture. And let me tell you why.
Talk that shit.
Nas is a legend.
Facts.
Nas put in work. Nas's lyrics and what he stood for, whether it was from the streets or diving into the music that his father was a part of jazz, black culture, to doing stuff with the Marleys, to just basically looking at what he went through and trying to get our people together. And y'all want to ruin that? Look, no disrespect to Jim, but Jim's not even close. The shit Jim says doesn't even make sense compared to what Nas has done for our culture. Hip hop, don't you stupid know, you dumb, idiotic, want to be entertained. Look, first of all, right? Hold up, man. Don't you understand that the natural balancing thing is that? Let me calm down for a second. You have people with talent. You have people in our culture who have special abilities to entertain the rest.
We was about to resubscribe to, but why?
Not everybody is built to entertain. It's a very few who are dope in our culture, and we have to celebrate them. So now we get a device where anybody, no talent, nothing, no work put in, nothing, can just get on here and have a word. So now the debate of Jim Jones and Nas is a thing for clicking comments for anybody all over the earth just to even entertain it. Are you crazy? Y'all are ruining the legacy of hip hop. You don't play with someone's legacy like this. Y'all know it's not even close.
Now think about all the kids that's coming up, and when they hear about Nas, and then they hear about Jim Jones, they're going to be hearing people say, oh, Jim Jones better than Nas, because that's how they're going to look at it. They're going to see Jim Jones in all these videos. He's active like he's saying, but he's hanging around the young niggas in the streets from the block. He's in Harlem. He out there in Harlem, posted up. He outside. So this is bad for the culture because Nas is a legend. So shout out to Benzino for saying all that, and I respect that. Nas is a legend, and this is going to tear down the children of the future who look back on the history of music. They're not going to know who Nas is because they're trying to destroy Nas. What is Jim Jones doing? And I'm trying to tell you, I think it's because he signed the Rock Nation. Allegedly, I think I snap.
Man, that shit got to stop, man. What the matter with y'all? He's one of the greatest. Hip-hop saved our asses. We would be so up without hip-hop. We would be worse. And now y'all want to use this device and the people that run it, who ain't our color, to help destroy legacies? This is what we doing? See, me, I had the Source magazine. I did amazing shit. I helped a lot of you.
All right, shout out to Benzino. He about to get into himself now, but we ain't trying to hear that. But he was 100% correct about how they trying to destroy the legacy of Nas, and we as people is not about to let that happen. So y'all need to like this video, share this video. Let's get this video to at least like 500 likes. We the People TV. Come on.